and vinyl community. Welcome to episode 6 of Let's Talk Records with my ladies, Miss LadySoul, the Big Yellow Rabbit. Now, this is kind of different because we're going to put episode 2 of Get 'Em the Flowers on episode 6 of Let's Talk Records. And if you haven't seen the first episode, you can go to DJ Funk Cafe and see the first episode of Get 'Em Their Flowers. So the reason we crossed over to Let's Talk Records with that is because I want to know with my ladies who they want to give these flowers to. So here we are today doing episode 2 of Get 'Em the Flowers on Let's Talk Records, which is episode 6.
All right.
So ladies, we all kept it a secret from each other who we picked. But we also hope that we didn't pick the same person. So we kind of try to give each other hints, and I think it's safe to say we picked different people. What y'all think?
I guess so. I mean, we talked about it a bit, and I hope so. But I'm sure that we picked different artists.
Yeah, because we still ain't told each other who we picked. So pretty much, y'all want to know when we know with each other who we picked.
Yeah.
So y'all know it's always ladies first. So it's between y'all two.
Go ahead, Mikey.
Oh man, you got me going first. Okay.
I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh wow, man. Okay, I'm gonna throw a couple hints out there first, see if y'all can guess. Okay.
Okay.
All right. She was originally one of the members of Ray Charles Raylettes.
Oh no.
And
no. Oh no.
Are you kidding me, Eve?
Oh
no.
Oh my God. Oh
no.
All right, go ahead.
Do you want me to keep going?
I know I'm good.
Hey, at least we have great taste, but
we have great taste, my sister.
I think we have the same artist, but go ahead.
Oh my God. And she sang on an iconic song by a British group.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, wow.
This is crazy. Oh my God. All right. You know who I'm talking about.
Of course.
I'm talking about Mary Clay.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
I mean, hey, great minds think alike.
Great minds think alike. No, that's cool. That's cool, man. Well, you know what? If she's watching this video, she'll know that she is on our minds. And she is blessed.
Of course.
We're thinking about her.
Of course.
Wow.
Oh my God. I'll start first, and then Eve, I know you got some great stuff to say about Mary. I can't hardly wait to hear what you're gonna say.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Still in shock.
I cannot believe it. Wow.
I can't believe it either. Oh man. But when you said, when I saw your video, that great video you did about Anita Baker and giving artists their flowers while they're still here, I said, oh man, somebody needs to give Mary Clayton her flowers.
Oh man.
Because she has been one of the premier backing vocalists, and not just a great vocalist in her own right on her own solo recordings, but she was like one of the main go-to backing vocalists throughout the whole pop era, man. And she
rock, yeah.
Yes, pop, rock, soul, gospel. And I know everybody's seen 20 Feet from Stardom. Yes. And her story is just so unbelievable. I would like to see her get the same appreciation that my other girl did, Darlene Love.
Yes.
Darlene Love, she had that same fantastic background, was always singing on everybody's recordings, these iconic recordings. And she got her flowers. She was put in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know, she had that push from Bruce Springsteen, who really adored her music and her contributions. I would love to see Mary Clayton get the same level of appreciation. I know that film, 20 People from Stardom, has helped to put her back into the consciousness of everybody again. But, you know, I still feel she needs a lot more. She needs a lot more. She's been through so much, and you never hear her complain. Never. You know, she's been through a lot. Eve, when was the first time you ever heard or were introduced to Mary Clayton?
Oh my God, it's been quite some time. I mean, everybody knows. I mean, the when she sang with Mick Jagger on "Give Me Shelter." I mean, that's a famous, famous song and whatnot. But yeah, when I watched 20 Feet from Stardom, I mean, what a great documentary! What a beautiful documentary! And I was like, I need to check out a discography or work a little bit more, a little bit deeper, right?
Right.
And yeah, and I've bought some of her albums. I don't have all of her discography on physical format.
Me either.
Yeah, man, she's a powerhouse, man. I just can't understand why and how come she wasn't like bigger. She didn't have a bigger solo career, you know.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where she had this awesome debut album, but I can't remember if she said in the documentary they didn't know what to do with her. Like they didn't know if to market her like the next Aretha or.
The thing is, that's it. The thing is, they said that because she had a similar background as Aretha, and I guess in that era they didn't want another Aretha. I mean, Aretha was the top. She was the only one, and they didn't want another Aretha. Right. And as talented as Mary Clayton is or was, the first album she released never got the push that it deserved because of it. And
That's so
true. It was a bit the same thing with Darling Love. I don't know. I guess they thought that, we have Aretha, that's enough. But
right.
And that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, I always look at it. These record companies, they pick and choose who they want.
Right.
You know, which is a shame. Still, it's just saying, you're a good singer, you're a good singer, you're a good singer. Hey, let's just put you out here and let's all just make money and good music.
Right.
They pick, and because it's always like you want to just center to make one person a superstar.
Right.
Which I never understood that.
Yeah.
You know, because you're blocking the world for so much talent doing that.
Yes.
It's a shame.
It is a shame.
To hear how a lot of these artists end up. You know, no money.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn nearly homeless.
Yeah.
Yep.
But had this extraordinary talent that could have just had them set for life.
Yeah.
Right.
Only if he was treated right.
Right. Yeah, she could have had that extra push, but you know, like you know, you were saying, Eve, I think, you know, the record company just decided they were only going to put so much backing behind her, you know. So, but it's a shame. The first time I heard of Mary Clayton, like a lot of people from my generation, was Dirty Dancing.
This dancing soundtrack, yeah.
Dirty Dancing soundtrack.
Yeah.
I went to the Dirty Dancing tour.
Yeah.
Saw her live. I didn't know much about her except, you know, VH1 was constantly showing the video for Yes. So
the song, oh my God, the song Yes.
I love that song.
Sang that song, right? Oh my God.
Yes. So when I saw her, I said, this woman is a knockout. She's like on stage, she was like Tina Turner. I'm like, oh my God, she was on fire. She was totally on fire. I saw her again many years later. She came to town for a the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has or had a series called Annual Music Masters, and she came. It was for the Rolling Stones that year, so she came and performed. She bought down the house. She did "Give Me Shelter." This was about maybe 8 months before she had her car accident. Which took both her legs. But man, what performance she gave. It's just, she was phenomenal. So, but give this woman her flowers, man.
Yeah.
She deserves it. She deserves it so much.
I'm telling you, if it's and I see we both got it.
Yeah, well, it's an amazing album, right?
It really is, and that title says it alone. That whole Beautiful Scars.
Yeah, Beautiful
Scars is the name of her album. Some terrific backing vocals of the Waters family. Is doing backing vocals on here with her. You can't ask for a better group than that. She still sounds fantastic. So much emotion in her voice. She's got all sorts of people in the industry who are making appearances. Herb Alpert, Jill Albright,
Lou Adler. I think it works on this one as well. Lou Adler.
Yes. It's just an amazing album, and I'm so glad she's still with us to, be recording and, is still putting herself out there, and is, she dusted herself off, and, she keeps on going.
It's mostly gospel, but it's a beautiful gospel album, and her vocals are just amazing on this one.
Very inspirational. She's got Chris Martin from Coldplay. He's made a contribution. Contributed on the album as well. I think that was the first recording she did once she bounced back from her accident.
I mean,
oh man, I know her story. I get emotional because her story kind of makes me cry.
And I've watched a couple of her interviews. I think one was included in the documentary where she was saying that because she knew she had talent, so she thought that she would be a star, automatically a star, that she would, be famous as a solo artist. And when she knew how things worked in the music industry, especially when it comes to having a solo career, then she kind of realized that it's a little bit deeper than having talent. More than that. And she was that hurt her a lot. As for the other artists, as well as Darling Love and all the other, amazing backing, vocals, backing singers, that deserved an amazing solo career as well. But because of some other aspects, factors, they didn't happen.
Right.
It's so unfortunate, man. I mean,
yes, it is unfortunate. And then too, with female backing singers, there's always that extra added element of ageism. So it's like, okay, we're the record company might help you put out a solo album, but it's like sink or swim, and then once they reach a certain age, they don't want to put that kind of momentum behind them anymore. So they're up against all sorts of obstacles. So but she's still, I'm so glad she's still here. I would love to see her get
Wow. Y'all picked the same artist.
I felt it. I felt that. When she said I would do each other, now that's it.
But she's well deserved of the flowers.
I mean, come on.
And since we was talking about Mary Clayton and the 20 Feet from Stardom, can't leave out, even though she only did one solo album, but she did a ton of backup work, and she followed behind Mary Clayton.
Yes.
Well, I already know who I'm talking about.
Lisa
Yeah.
Fisher. Yeah.
There you go.
Lisa Fisher, yeah. Oh, Lisa
man.
Fisher's awesome.
Oh man.
Yeah. And I can't understand. Only one solo album.
This
Right. But she
You know,
did get a
and
Grammy. She got a Grammy for that solo album.
Yeah. And if it weren't for Luther Vandross, she wouldn't even had that.
Yes. Yes.
I know, right?
He
Oh
put
man.
her because she was singing background for him.
Yes.
Yes. Oh
You know,
my God.
Amazing,
So, but
amazing vocalist.
incredible voice as well.
Yes.
And just to have one solo album is totally ridiculous.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And she needs a lot more. She needs a lot
Oh,
more.
yeah.
Because I know she's still in the game too, you know, but I don't know. I don't get it.
Oh yeah.
But
you go on YouTube and see her do the Give Me Shelter with Mick Jagger too as well.
She's on tour with the Stones regularly.
Constantly.
Yeah.
I saw her on tour with Tina Turner. She was doing for years, she did a Stones medley in her show. And Lisa Fisher, you know, would come out. Well, she was on stage the whole time, but that's the part of the show where Lisa Fisher really shined, where, you know, when Tina would do the Stones medley, you know, it was so awesome.
Well, it became the highlight in the Stones concert.
Yes.
You know,
I mean,
Mick Jagger, and they did it like almost 10 minutes.
Exactly, man. That voice of hers is amazing.
Oh man. And she did a track with Sting as well. I never can remember the name of that track. But it's a beautiful song. Oh my God!
Yeah, because Sting talked about Lisa in the film.
They're great together. Oh my!
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
To put it in the description. I mean, it's just a beautiful track. But yeah, to get back to Mary Clayton, man.
Yeah, because it's her flowers.
I mean, it's her flowers. I mean, this album here, I only have it on CD because it's kind of it's still hard to find on vinyl. I mean, I can never find a decent copy on vinyl. That's why it's hard to find. I have the CD. I mean, man, she does a couple of covers on this one, but man, I mean, Neil Young, Southern Man, yeah. A Song for You. She does a cover of A Song for You.
Yes.
Grandma's Hands. Oh my man, it's just an amazing album.
I'm so glad that album. People are rediscovering that album in recent years, so it's wonderful.
I mean,
beautiful.
I mean, look at the fro, man. Just the fro. Look at.
I know, right?
I mean,
gorgeous.
Come on.
She was, and still is so fierce. I'm telling you,
man. And then, I mean. She's been in the game since the 60s, like you said. She worked with Ray Charles, and she worked with the big names in rock and roll. Joe Cocker, Carole King,
Bobby Darin.
She worked with everybody.
I know. I was like, I think maybe last month. Oh yes, that is gorgeous.
Give Me Shelter. That's her second album. And 1971. I mean, she does a cover of Give Me Shelter, which then this cover is amazing. I need to get that one on vinyl. I love that one. This one was a Vinyl Me Please reissue like a couple of years ago.
Is that the one in like it's like Black Smoke?
Yes.
I missed that one. Beautiful. Oh, you got it.
Oh, it's an amazing album.
Beautiful.
It's an amazing
I need
album.
That one. Yeah. I wanted to bring out because this is another thing that gets forgotten in her career. So we all know that Tina Turner did an awesome job as the Ashley Queen in the film version of Tommy, but Mary Clayton was the Ashley Queen in the London Symphony, the original 1972 London production of Tommy. And I want to bring this out because this is so cool. I bought this on This is on silver vinyl.
Nice.
There. So I had a great cast of characters in this one. Rod Stewart was in this recording, this production. And check out, so this is the booklet that comes with it. Some great photos. And here is Mary as the actress.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah, that artwork is nice.
Awesome. Yeah, so she did an awesome job. She was fantastic in that. But yeah, her interpretation of the Ask-Me doesn't get mentioned a lot. But she was the first. So, but she's done so many things in her career, and it's just
so many.
We're only just now, I feel, in recent years, and especially thanks to the film 20 Feet from Sun, we're just really now getting to know who she is. So give this woman her flowers, get her inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She deserves it. She really does.
She really does. Really. Yeah, we tend to forget her work, and it's so unfortunate because, like I said, she's a powerhouse, man. Her vocals are just out of this world. It's
She really is. And I think, didn't she say in one of her interviews, after she had her accident, people were expecting her to feel real down on herself and everything. And she was just like, can I still sing?
Yeah.
She was just like, I was like, I can still sing,
Yeah.
So, but it's just a testament to her devotion to her craft and, her passion for her artistry, her own artistry. And she's just wonderful.
Yeah.
And an inspiration. Just
I mean, losing your legs, it still didn't take away the gift God gave you in your voice.
Right. Right.
And the same with Teddy Pendergrass. He did the same thing.
Yeah.
Right.
That God gift, if that got spared in your car accident, then God wants you to still use it.
Exactly.
And you got to give him both credit. He did that.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. I hadn't thought about that, Teddy. Yep. You sure did. Yep.
I mean, you're still living, you're still able to sing, you still have your gift. So that's what she said in that interview. I mean, hey, I still have my gift, so I gotta sing. I gotta get out there and sing, and she never stopped. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. Oh man, so that's so awesome. We picked the same.
Like I said, great minds think alike. That's
hey.
That's great.
And I thought we was gonna be saved.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, better y'all than me.
All right.
Who'd you
But I was nervous though. I was nervous.
Oh man.
Yeah, especially with Eve, I was nervous because I'm not even gonna say who I thought Eve had because we might do this again and that person might come up.
All right.
So I'm not gonna say, but
okay.
We talk about that age and stuff, but yeah.
That's awesome.
So, anything else on Miss Mary Clayton?
I mean, Mary, we love you. If ever you watch this video, we love you, girl. I mean, thank you. Thank you for what you did for soul music, for rock music, for music in general, man. Such a talented lady, such a talented lady.
She is a talented lady. And I just, it's funny about her. And this will be the last thing I say regarding Mary, because I want to hear I definitely want to hear who Funk picked. But I didn't know, or maybe I'd forgotten that she was dabbling in acting over the years. I came across a film maybe like a few weeks ago. There was a movie with the story that was written by Mick Jagger. This film from '84 called "Blame It on the Night." Oh, she's in the movie.
Oh, really?
This guy, the story is about a guy who's like a rock star, and he has this son that he never connected with. The mother dies, and so the son connects with the father and gets to, experience his life, being a rock star and out on tour, and so they come to get to know each other. And Mary Clayton is one of his backup singers. Billy Preston is in the movie.
Really?
And and it's like, so she's like doing acting and she's singing and everything. I'm like, that's Mary Clayton.
I never heard of that.
She was in a movie.
How did that go unnoticed like that? I mean, I haven't heard this before.
Me neither.
Yeah, it's like I had heard of the movie, and I'm like, even as like an 80s movie buff, I had never seen it. And so I kept watching. I was just like, okay. I was like, I know that girl. So when they got a tight shot of her, I was like, oh, that's Mary Clayton. And she's just, she's being herself in the movie. She's awesome. So but yeah, she's in the whole movie.
Wow.
And she's awesome. Yeah. So I was
so she was moving like Darlene Love then.
Yes,
that's what I thought about. Because how Darlene Love, they try to slide her in the lethal weapon. I'm like, that's Darlene Love.
Yeah. Oh, I never heard of that movie. That's nice.
Yeah, Blame It on the Night. I found out she was in an episode of Cagney and Lacey, and
really,
she's done some acting. So I'm like, this girl, she's full of surprises. So, but Mary, we love you, and
yes, we do.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for still recording, and thank you for still inspiring us with your wonderful voice. Iconic voice, and keep right on moving, honey.
Amen to that.
We love it.
Y'all kept on saying great minds think alike. That was making me feel bad. I started to get up and run to get my Mary Clayton records. Let y'all know, hey, I'm part of the team.
I know that's right.
I have some Mary Clayton albums.
I know you do. I'm sure you do. I'm missing some of her 80s album, like Emotions, and I think she released 2 or 3 albums in the 80s.
Yes.
I don't have everything.
I don't either. I need to get a lot
2 or 3.
Yeah, I need to get a lot more on vinyl. And I knew Eve was gonna break out that vinyl. Me, please. I said, "Ooh."
Oh man, when I saw that release, I said, "Oh, I have to pick that up." Of course,
I know, and sometimes with them, I'm like a day late, a dollar short with those because they're always sold out by the time I'm ready to get it. So
but
that's beautiful.
Yeah, these record labels definitely got us fiending for a vinyl, don't they?
No, it ain't going nowhere.
They need to stop it with these limited pressing 1,000 when you know it's millions of people want it.
I know,
that don't
right?
make sense. You're gonna press 1,000 records and you got 1 million people wanting it.
Okay, right?
That makes sense.
Well, that was. I know, right? It's like that was. I'm telling you, that the pre-orders sell out, and so like when it goes on sale, there's nothing left. So
it's
hilarious, hilarious.
Oh well,
my brother.
Yes, the artist I picked, and I think so underrated. She got caught up in. I always say Clyde Davis, to me, is nothing but a pimp. Nothing but a pimp. Because when I think about this artist, as well as a number of artists that was up under him, it's how he just pick and choose and just play. So this artist, because he's still here with us, that was a part of that. I hate to say it like that, but it's true. That stable of singers under Clyde Davis. And who I'm talking about is the phenomenal Angela Bofield.
Oh, Oh, wow.
Mm.
Angela.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
Angela Bofield.
Gorgeous lady.
Mm.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Her
Beautiful.
first album, Angie.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah.
My God. Now I definitely hadn't thought about Angela.
No, me
This
neither.
is gonna
Angela
be interesting.
Bofield.
Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting. I want to hear this. Oh wow.
Yeah, and she got next stable with Phyllis Hyman.
Mm.
Yeah.
Of course, you know.
Yeah.
Man, slips
Yeah.
my mind that quick. But also, Reefer Franklin came into play in there later.
Mhm.
And what is her
What'd she
name?
do?
Committed suicide.
Phyllis Hyman.
Phyllis Hyman.
Hyman.
Yeah. Mhm.
Phyllis Hyman.
Yeah.
And this is a number of other artists that
Yeah.
he just,
Mm.
to me, just did what he wanted to do. Didn't get the recognition he should have got. The catapult into superstardom. And it
Right.
seemed like at the time, like, I think that was one of the downfalls of Phyllis Hyman,
Mm.
Yeah.
was the way he pushed her to the side
Yeah.
and put Whitney Houston there
Mhm.
and just let her just whittle away,
Wow.
you know. And
Yeah.
like you said about Mary Clayton earlier, you know, it's always the excuse. And I don't understand. It's always the excuse, especially when it comes to Black female artists.
Mhm.
We just didn't know what to do with them.
Right.
We
Right.
just didn't know what to do with them.
We didn't know what to do with them. Yeah.
You know,
So instead of putting all your
yeah,
weight behind all of them, you just pick one. You know.
Yeah.
But
yeah. You know, they did the same thing with Fantasia and Jennifer Hudson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, we just don't know what to do with them.
Yeah.
They do that all the time.
Yeah.
You know,
You don't want
I'm
to
looking like what to do. Let them sing.
Right. Let them
make
sing.
records.
Yeah.
Let the fans decide what to do with it.
Right.
You know, don't
I
take
think
that from us to enjoy the music. You
They,
know,
it
but
seems,
that's what
it
they
seems
do.
like it seems like they use that when they have so much talent and can do so many things, you know, pop, R&B, gospel. When they say we don't know what to do with them, it's just like they don't know how to categorize them.
Yeah.
They want to categorize them and put them in a box instead of just letting them, you know, do what they do best, which, you know, could be a number of things.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I cringe when I hear that, because you hear it so often. We didn't know what to do with her. You know, we didn't know. You know, Phyllis Hyman, same thing. You know, they didn't. You know, that's what they told her. They didn't know what to do with her. You know, so you know,
Exactly.
And that's
you know,
what they say. Surprisingly,
Yeah.
we never hear that in the rock genre.
Yeah.
Even in the pop genre, we rarely hear that.
Rarely
For some
hear
reason,
that.
R&B and soul. Oh, we don't know what to do with her.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
You know, so this was her first album.
Ooh.
And this was 78, Angie. You know,
Beautiful.
Beautiful song on here. Under the Moon, Over the Sky. Beautiful song. Beautiful.
Okay.
But this whole album is fantastic. Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Then her second album, Angel of the Night.
Oh my God, I've seen that cover before.
Yeah, me too.
Stunning. That is
The
stunning.
song on here, I Try. Woo! Fire! Fire!
You got me ready to do an Angela Bofield run now. I gotta go to the record store now.
You talking about a woman that can sing like an angel right here. You know, I mean, Whitney, yeah, one of the greats.
Yeah.
But you know, you can't deny her. Once you play any of her records, you'll be saying, why was she just up there with Whitney?
Right.
You know, why that Phyllis Hyman, Angela Bofield, why did he ride behind, you know, that far behind Whitney? And he could have been right there with her.
Maybe
Right.
maybe it was a question of age, like you mentioned, Mikey. I don't know. Maybe they were older than Whitney. Right? Whitney was the new sensation. She was the new thing. She was young. She was maybe that came into all this.
That's true.
I don't know. Maybe they were actually older than Whitney, Phyllis, and
well, yeah. This album was done in '79.
That's it.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and it's her second album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but at the same time, just think a concert with all them together.
Ooh.
Woo-hoo!
Mm-hmm.
Man, you talking about ladies' night?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That would have been fire.
Woo wee.
And that's what Darlene Love said as well in the documentary. She said, when it comes to R&B, soul, gospel, there are so many talented singers, man.
Yes.
That you have to have something more.
Right.
To become a star, because
To set you apart.
They're all talented. They all have amazing vocals.
Yes.
You need something else, to be on top, and that's the thing. That's the thing.
Right. Have something else to set you apart.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Now, Funk, you had me concerned because when we first started, you said you didn't think she was in good health right now. And
okay. Well, she's not in good health. In '06, she had a stroke.
Oh no.
That left her speech impaired and the left side of her body paralyzed.
Oh my God. Mm.
So she was going through therapy and everything.
Mm.
And then '07, she had another stroke.
Oh wow.
That pretty much put her in a wheelchair. And she can barely even talk now.
Oh man.
So that's why you really never. Last time I saw any pictures of her, she was in a wheelchair.
Okay. How old is she, Angela?
She's got to be.
70s?
How old is Angela Bofield now? Maybe 62, 63.
Oh,
maybe.
she's not even in the 70s. Wow.
She's not. Oh,
wow.
She's still pretty young. She's about the same age as Madonna. That's pretty young.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. She's not old. Yeah, not at all.
Wow. And see this, have they ever done an unsung on Angela Bofield?
I haven't seen Angela Bofield, but I have seen Phyllis Hyman.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that one. That was good. I was wondering if anybody
seen Bofield.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody needs an unsung episode, it's Angela Bofield.
Yeah. And her third album.
That's a beautiful.
Something About You.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Beautiful cover.
Look at that. Oh
beautiful
my God.
Picture. Wow.
Gorgeous.
And this was 81.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Damn, she has some good covers, man. I'm telling you.
See, and think about it. You think about it. What's one thing all these women got in common? They're gorgeous and he can sing.
Yep.
You telling me you couldn't work that out to have a concert when he all was here on the same label, Arista?
Yep.
That I would have paid $1,000 ticket for that. I would have.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is not like she got a decent catalog here. I'm still digging.
I know.
Too tough.
Wow.
Oh wow. Check that out. I like that.
And this is 1983.
Check it. That girl was tough. Look at that.
Yeah. And that record, Too Tough, was a dance tune. You heard it. If you went to the dance clubs and stuff, Too Tough was it was on it was coming out of the speakers.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I mean, that's what I will say about Clyde Davis. He knew how to find the beauty and the talent. That he did.
Yeah, that's true.
That was number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, Teaser.
Wow. Love it. Love that cover.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was stunning. Absolutely stunning. Wow.
And this is also a 1983 album.
Oh, she had 2 albums that year.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
At the beginning of 83 and then the end of 83.
And she always was with Arista Records. She always was on Arista.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Esther until her, really late years, but her top stuff was on Esther Records.
Wow.
And on this album, she got a duet with Johnny Mathis.
Oh.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You're special. You're a special part of me.
Mm.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, yeah. And that was what? That was her 5th solo album. Then Let Me Be the One.
Oh, love that.
Now, this came out in 84.
Mm-hmm.
And everything I showed so far is Esther Records.
Yep.
When did Whitney come into play at Esther?
86? What is it, 85, 86? I think.
Yeah. What was she was when Clive got a hold of was she 19?
Yeah, 19, I think.
About 19, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, because this was 84.
Mm-hmm.
Let Me Be the One.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Then here she is to Tell Me Tomorrow.
Oh.
This is 85.
Go ahead, girl. Love it.
You can really tell the 80s. Look at them shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the shoulder pads.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
So even though you can tell she was still there in the mix.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
85, Whitney there. You know. So it could have been Van. Right here. This is now this is 88.
Oh, that's different. Let's see.
Intuition.
Wow. Check that out. Yeah. How the album
she was gone from Esther. This album on Capitol.
Oh, she's on Capitol with that one.
Yeah, she's on Capitol with this album.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you, do we know, do we have any chart information? Like, how well was she doing at that time? Like during her run with Arista in the 80s? Did she have any R&B top 40 hits?
On this album, Angie, Under the Moon, it was this was one of those songs that gravitated more to I would say this album was more grown up. Being her first album that gravitated more to the 30-year-old, 40-year-old, because she had that voice that was so mature, so grown.
Yeah.
But it was successful. And the same with this one. They did it the same way.
Right.
As well with this. The song I Try, once you hear that, you would know oh, you're an adult listening to that. Ain't no kid listen to I Try. But here is when he tried to make her more appealing to younger. With this Something About, if you put that Something About, it's a dance, funky tone.
Yeah.
Hard dance song. And the same thing with Too Tough.
Oh wow. Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when he brought her out, her voice was so rich that they did push her more towards, I would say, if you was a kid back then when she came out, they pushed her more towards your mom.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean by that? Yeah. She had that adult sound, but then later on, they did try to make her more appealing to a younger audience with the dance stuff.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah. You could tell with the transition of the fashions and the
you're right.
The image and everything. Yeah, you could tell.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
And then she did a greatest hits.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That this has pretty much all her stuff on it, her bigger hits, like Enjoy the Night, Something About You, I Try, you know.
Wow.
But I don't understand why they put Too Tough on here though, but they didn't. You know how they do it. Even back then, you know, you buy greatest hits, you look for that Too Tough. Just go ahead and buy the album.
Yep. Yeah. Always leaving off key tracks like that. Yeah.
Now, this greatest hits was, of course, on Arista Records, and this dropped. The ending date on here was 86.
Okay.
Yeah. Now she has 2 more. I couldn't find my last CD is somewhere around here, but this right here is on Jive. I got it on CD.
Okay.
I Want to Love Somebody.
All right. I Want to Love Somebody. And Jive was owned by Arista, wasn't it?
Yeah. But they put her more. Yeah. It is funny how, Jive was owned by Arista, but at the same time, why put her on Jive? I mean, it's like they put her where, because Jive was basically where the younger artists were at.
Yes.
Right.
You know, I mean, hell, Art Kelly was there.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, why don't you take a woman of this caliber? To me, that's a drop.
I think it's like you said. I think it's like you said, they were trying to market her to that younger audience. You know, when it looked like she had reached that ceiling with the adult contemporary releases, maybe they were trying to reinvigorate her career by marketing her to the younger.
I only have one problem with that. You can look at the picture and tell she's a lot older and gained weight.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they figured that was going to appeal to the younger artists. You know.
I hear you.
She got another one called I can't find it somewhere. Love in Slow Motion.
Okay.
And that was her last studio album. You know.
What year was that?
The year this one was this was 93. And I think the last thing she did was 96, maybe. I think that might have been 96, 98, something like that.
Okay.
And it was on a label called Chinese Records.
Okay, I'm not familiar
Her last one. And then in 2006, she had a stroke. And I think she was touring and doing events and stuff. You know, she was still trying to make her money by touring. You know how they do. I think that's when she had a stroke. And then she had a second stroke in 2007. That really now she's just pretty much probably wheelchair and bedridden. But I haven't heard anything else about her or from her. So.
Oh my goodness. And I didn't even know about all that she had been that ill. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Give this woman her flowers.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my God. What a career.
Yeah. I mean, you know, just the albums that I showed. I mean, and I tell you, you drop the needle or put any CD. Well, I'll follow with CDs because one thing about me, an artist I fall in love with, hell, if it's on vinyl, I get it. If it's on CD, I want to get it too. You know, hey, put it in the car, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But you can't go wrong with Angela Bofield record. I swear. I mean, you can, if you out there, you find this one, I say get it. You find this one, get it.
Get it
CD,
right.
Vinyl, anything. And they was reissuing her stuff too. And actually what was cool is these right here, as you can see, both albums.
Oh.
Yes.
You know, they were reissuing these.
Wow.
So,
Cool.
you know, you probably can go online, they're probably still available to pick up. You know. But you can actually still find this like this. Matter of fact, when I was out digging, I saw this album. But I already had 2 copies, so I didn't pick it up. But they only wanted like $6 for it.
Wow. And see, that's another thing. I don't think I ever come across her albums when I go out crazy digging.
What?
Yeah. Same.
Can I help y'all out?
I'm telling you,
what?
we have to go where funk is, because
I'm telling you, I'm like, because every time he does a video with Pick Us, I'm like, they had that in a store. I'm like, come on now. I was like, not around here where I live.
Really? Yeah, y'all have to come down here. Well, you're right over top of me anyway, Mikey.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm north of you, so it's like, but there's a couple stores in my area that are really good with that kind of stuff, but you know, they're kind of like on the opposite ends of town. But as far as like locally in my immediate area, forget about it. But yeah, man, you're lucky. You're coming across gems like that. You know.
So y'all don't have any Angela Bofield?
No, I have none.
No, I don't. I don't come across her. No.
Man, I wish I could just drop the needle and just sample something, but I know we don't want to get this video flagged, but
I hear you, man. I mean, and it's the same thing like Phyllis Hyman. I have to hunt high and low to try and find Phyllis Hyman albums. And
really?
The last time I saw one, I had a heart attack. I was like, oh my God, they got Phyllis Hyman. I didn't care what kind of condition it was in. I grabbed. I was like, you know, because you just don't see it, you know. So, but you know, that's just an example. But next time I'm out, I would definitely make a more conscious effort to find some Angie Bofield. I would love to have you know, and this is why I love videos like this, because it's like artists that you've heard of your whole life, but maybe just don't own anything by them. You know, I love learning from you know, from you and like Eve and, you know, all these videos in the vinyl community where it's just like, okay, I got to pick up some now. You know, they talked it up so much and said these wonderful things. So now I got to find it. So,
that's the magic of this whole vinyl community, because somebody's always going to show you something that make you say, wow, I seen that. Now they put it back in my memory that I need to go out and try to get it now, you know, because you see stuff and you forget about it. Till you see somebody do a video.
There's so much.
But because now y'all gonna make me dig my Mary Clayton records out now.
All right. And now I am certain. I'm like, oh, I gotta get that vinyl, be pleased now.
That vinyl release was nice.
That is nice. And I think there's another label that did like a color variant on that one too. So
I had it.
Yeah, you got it already.
I had
Y'all make me sick.
I need to get a debut on vinyl. I mean, I need to get this on vinyl. I mean, yeah.
I had that one on
And
vinyl too.
I know they did a reissue like a couple of years ago, but
I got the reissue of that.
I missed it.
Of course.
Because the OG pressing of this one are not cheap. They are not cheap.
Oh, it's crazy.
Really in good condition as well. So
I know. Yeah. That's gonna be a real
definitely
diamond.
needs a reissue. Definitely.
Yep.
I seen the original pressing of that, Eve, and the cover was so beat up.
Yeah.
Had ring wear going right through her afro.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's like, I can't touch that. But the vinyl was crappy as well.
Yeah.
But if the vinyl would have been good, I would have picked it up and dealt with that. But the vinyl was just as crappy as the cover.
That's the thing.
Man.
From time to time, I'm always checking, on Discogs or whatever, and always super expensive and in bad condition, like Good Plus, like VG or whatever. So forget.
Unfortunately, I know we love all genres of music, but when we get to our R&B soul section of our collection and digging, those records, I don't care. Pop, rock, jazz, you find most of that stuff in decent, if not pristine shape. But R&B, soul, funk records were meant to be played.
Exactly.
Those were the party records. I don't care what genre of music you like. R&B, soul, funk were the party records at anybody's barbecue. I don't care if you're black, white, Puerto Rican. Funk, R&B, soul records was the backyard barbecue favorite music. I can go to an all-white barbecue, and I'm telling you, I'm hearing Motown to I don't want to hear Motown no more. I'm telling you, I'm hearing stacks, everything at these barbecues. And you look around, and it's your co-workers, they white, the Hispanic, or whatever. Be jamming to this stuff. And that's what it was.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's another reason why I don't understand why it doesn't get the love, especially with these reissues.
Yes.
Because, anybody that will be honest will tell you, when we do any kind of family event or whatever, they're playing that music. When I was DJing, and I would DJ, parties where the majority of the people were white, it was always requesting all the R&B, soul, or the hip hop stuff. At the parties. I couldn't even put on the Aerosmith record. They looked at me like I was crazy. But I know they own Aerosmith and all that. But if I played it at the events, they look at me like I was crazy. Like, no.
Said,
I'm like, okay.
So that ain't what we came for.
That ain't what we came. We came here to, turn it up. And that's why you don't see those records in good shape. Because those records, I remember my parents. Man, it was nothing. Like if we was going over our aunt's house or our uncle's house for a barbecue, they had these cases with the records were in. And they'd always be like, get them cases of records. We going over your aunt's house to the barbecue. And a little case of records going over there. And that's what really kind of started my whole little DJ thing with my parents.
Oh, okay.
Records, And I was always at the turntable putting the records on, keeping everybody happy at the barbecues. So that was when I really just fell in love with DJing and just records and everything.
Oh, that is so cool, man. Wow. Well, it's like you said, that's when you do come across R&B records now, like when you're creating, they're well loved, Well loved. Yep. They might be beat up, ring wear, but like you said, they're meant to be played. Yep.
Yeah.
That's why they desperately need reissues. That's why.
Yes. Yeah.
But
Exactly.
the music industry doesn't seem to get it. But hey, man, these records need reissues. They need reissues.
Yeah,
They
they
don't
do.
need- oh man, sometimes sometimes like I don't know if you guys saw the Black Fridays list.
Yes, honey. Oh my
I
God.
was reading the list and I was like, come on. I mean,
Yeah,
the same
oh
old
man.
records over and over and over again.
I know, right? I know. I mean, even though there's a few things on there I'm excited about, yeah, that list could have been a lot longer. Yeah, they could have put out.
And
They could have put out some more. I think a lot of the labels in the industry, they need to realize there's more than one demographic out here buying these vinyl reissues, and I think that's what they're stuck on. You know, they need to realize, you know, it's you know, it's not the demographic they think it is. You know, they need.
It's not. It's not. They put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
White, black, whoever's collecting records is gonna buy it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know. So, just like I was at the record store. Hey, they were snatching that Aaliyah up, and it wasn't people that looked like us.
Mm-hmm. I know.
You know. They were buying that Aaliyah.
Right.
I saw it.
Exactly.
You know.
But
maybe they need to make more videos showing it. Then with the record company see like, oh, okay, y'all buying it too. Because we are.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. That's the thing. I mean, I was looking at that list and I was like, especially when it comes to soul, R&B, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do we need another like the Supremes? I like the Supremes. Don't get me wrong, but damn it, do we need another reissue of the Supremes? Really?
Oh man!
Or Robinson? Like, come on.
But not only that, y'all. Not only that. You can still find that stuff
exactly
damn nearly in dollar bands still.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
In mint condition because they press so much of it.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it, man. How do they think the music, these music industry, these labels? How do they think? I don't understand.
I know.
I tell you, if I'd have voted a crate dead just to go out and look for Motown, I swear to God, I'll come back home with a stat like that.
Of course.
And all pristine condition too.
I was gonna say, you could always find some Motown.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Always find some Motown. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you flip it in the used section, and if they got a big enough store where they got the name of each artist, you know, I swear, you get to Dinah Ross, it's a whole row.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like in her section, it's like 50 records there of probably every last one of her albums she ever made, including with the Supreme and solo stuff. It's crazy.
Man.
Anyway, I mean, hey, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna change, but I doubt it. But I hope so. I still hope so because, man, like you said, Angela Bofield, why don't you release her stuff? Eric Clayton, why don't you release her stuff?
I know.
I mean, come on.
I mean, you know,
I would say this. They have been putting out, because I think just past record store, didn't he throw out Darlene Love?
Yeah,
they did.
They did a fantastic compilation on her. Yeah. Wonderful. So, and I'm so glad Darlene Love is getting the love, but you know, but we need more of that. We need a lot more of that. Yes. You know, Mary Clayton, and even though there's some labels that get it right, like Vinyl Me Please, as far as like soul and R&B artists, they do a good job. Real Gone Music, they do a fantastic job with the R&B reissues, but we just need a lot more. You know, it still seems like it's such an underrepresented genre, you know, but
on one swipe, I'll take it, Vinyl Me Please. It seems like you do more hip hop than R&B soul.
You know, I was just gonna say, it seems like across the board when we see a lot of reissues now, it's hip hop.
but that's
hip hop. Yeah,
that's understandable. I mean, it's the most it's the mainstream genre. It's the most popular genre right now. So it's understandable why they do that. They wanna attract more people. So,
but I tell you what though, E, yeah, right now it's the most popular genre, but who's making it the most popular? Because I tell you, when I go in my local record stores, I see the majority of the people that look like us over in the jazz or the soul section, and then everybody else is in the rap hip hop section.
Yeah,
you know, I swear, I'm always seeing, I see more black people digging through the jazz or the soul than. So it ain't us that's really buying that stuff like that.
But yeah. I mean, that's a topic that we could do a whole video on it. But I guess it's the fact that we have to think about who's buying more as well.
That's what it is.
When it comes to records, who's buying more, and that's the thing.
Yeah. I mean, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I like summer hip hop, but I'm more like the party fun hip hop type.
Yeah.
I ain't into hearing about selling drugs, killing, and all that kind of stuff. That don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Right.
How do you dance and party, have a good time off that? Listen to how somebody's killing somebody. I don't get that.
I'm the same way. I like the fun hip hop. I like classic hip hop. Classic rap. That's always been what I gravitate towards. But
I mean, and then to me, they hide behind the excuse. It's like, well, that's where we came from. That's but I hear other side of stories, like when people say it ain't all like that, And the thing is, if you keep glorifying it, then all you doing is continuing and prolonging that way of living.
Exactly.
Right.
People are making positive stuff to clean up our neighborhoods. Let's get the hell up out of here and do right and take care of the kids. Make sure they're safe. Make sure they get the education. You ain't rapping about that. You rapping how much you can sell to somebody in the community that end up overdosing and dying, leaving the kids behind. What kind of crap is that? Just like you just killed what's that rapper from Philadelphia out there in California?
I heard about that the other day.
PNB or something like that from Philly.
Good Lord.
Yeah, his girlfriend is supposed to posted location at a Waffle House or something, and he rolled up and tried to rob him. He got in a fight, so the guy shot him and killed him and took his jewelry. That's crazy.
And wasn't he only like 20 something?
Yeah, he was young. Yeah,
I think he was I think he just was 30.
Oh, yeah, 30. Okay.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hell, shoot. To me, 30 young.
I know. It is. Yeah.
Dude, I'll take 30 anytime.
I'm right there with you. I know.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
Man. It's sad. But I think it's the same thing that like kind of what we talked about before. There's just certain content that's gonna sell more. You got we were talking about like Cardi B and artists like that before, Megan Thee Stallion, kind of on the same wavelength as that. I mean, you can rap about drugs over and over again, you can rap about sex over again, or you can do the opposite, but obviously what's gonna sell more? Yeah.
So with that, tell us about our society then, that we will buy the sex and drug versions of music over positivity.
Right.
We We would say, oh, we'll sell 3 million, 5 million copies of somebody killing somebody. We definitely sell 10 million copies of sex-driven music.
Right.
But we wanted to sell 100,000 copies of somebody saying something positive.
Right. And there are
as us as a whole, as a people, no matter what color or nationality, what does that tell us as a people who we are?
But
it's sad when you really think about the bigger picture.
But that's the problem when it comes to music industry as well. I mean, who's pushing that? The music industry is pushing that. The music industry is pushing the fact that yes, it's sex sales, it's violence. We want to see, we want to hear violence, we want to see sex, we want to see blah blah blah. I mean, if the music industry would be willing to push, I mean, positive hip hop, and whatnot, that wouldn't be the case. But I guess that's what they want to push.
Right. And I was just going to say, there are definitely artists who do positive hip hop and don't do it, but they kind of stay under the radar. You don't hear about them so much because they push the other, because that's what's going to make.
They don't want that. They don't want that. They don't.
But you can't really blame the record companies as a whole, though, because still, for a record company to be successful, they still need artists.
Right.
You get enough artists saying, "Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm not saying that. I'm not denigrating my women. I'm not denigrating my people. No, this is what I'm making." And then if you get Tyrone to do that, you get Melvin to do that, you get Pookie and Ray Ray to do that. What they gonna do? Well, long as Tyrone, Melvin, Pookie, and Ray Ray doing it, they're gonna push it out there. And the same thing. Just like we talked about Eve, and this. How we talked about Megan Thee Stallion. Highly educated woman. They don't want to hear about her brain. You want to hear her booty clap. That's it.
I'm laughing, but it's sad, but it's true.
Literally speaking, do you want to hear what's coming out of her ass, still in her mouth? If she's preaching knowledge, get your education coming out of her mouth. They don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
You just want to hear. That's it.
Oh,
Lord
man.
knows, and you see plenty of videos, she know how to make it do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What to do?
It is what it is, unfortunately, but yeah, I mean.
But Megan, if you see this video, I'm not knocking you, girl, because I am a fan.
Yeah.
But what makes me a fan, and I told you that, E, for some reason, I just find her intriguing. There's something about her. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I know she's smart.
Yeah.
And I know she can do more than what she's doing now because I know she's smart and highly educated. But I just think she's very intriguing. There's something about her. It is not her the way she looks and the way she acts and dances, and her outfits. With me, it's something else. I see something else about her that intrigues me. I can't put my finger on it, but it's something about her that intrigues me.
I get you. Yeah. I was the same way when I heard her backstory. I said, okay, I said, this has got to, she's coming from a different place. That's why I say when I see what she's doing now, I said she can't be doing this forever. I said, but of course, this is what the industry wants. This is what's paying the bills now. But I said, I have a feeling. I said, she's going to move away from this eventually, and being as how in many cases, especially for female rappers, rap has such a short shelf life. when you mature and get older, you're almost going to have to consider other things. So that's why I said, I don't think she's doing this now, but I said, I know she's capable. I know she's smart, definitely, a competent artist. I said, I wouldn't be surprised if she eventually did move away from this and, got into something, completely different. She could surprise us.
I have heard she is involved in a lot of stuff in her hometown that is uplifting and stuff like that.
Okay.
And of course it gets overshadowed by her on stage performances.
Of course.
And everything.
Right.
But, we live in a world now where if that's what's helping you take care, not only your family, yourself, and maybe helping other people, then what can you say to that? If you're just doing pure evilness with the money and not helping anybody but yourself, then you kind of will look at it a little more like, well, damn, that's selfish, no good person. But, I hear she does a lot of stuff in her community.
That's good.
And one thing you can honestly say too, especially when you hear about all this that's going on, I guarantee you, when she graduated from college, she had no college debt. That's paid for.
Yep. That's true. That's true. Yeah,
maybe she should give a call to Mary Clayton and do some collaboration work. That would be.
But you know what, Eve? That was a different time, though. You also got to look at the time. You really do. You got to look at the time stuff. But I know where you at, Eve, and I know you're not a Megan Thee Stallion fan.
I'm not. I'm not into these modern female rappers, man. Forget it. I'm not. You won't see me buy any of their stuff. Never, man. They won't get my money. That's for sure. They won't get my money.
Oh, man.
I'm with you, Eve. I'm not a big fan of today's rap and stuff. If you look behind me, that's me right there. I'm going to be honest. What you see behind me, that's my collection.
Right.
My hip hop section is probably like that.
Yeah. I'm not
and
saying
it probably got the main characters, Biggie, Tupac, and a little of this, a little of that.
Some of them are very good at doing positive things, but like you said, Mikey, these artists are underground and are not, mainstream. You don't see them.
Yeah.
Like Rhapsody.
Like Rhapsody.
Yep.
Like what's the other one? She's from England. She's very good. A young rapper, female rapper. We don't see them a lot. Little Sims, like positive rappers.
Yeah.
We don't see them a lot, But hey.
Right, yeah, they stay like I said, under the radar.
I'm gonna support these artists, but forget it. When it comes to Cardi, when it comes to Megan,
Yeah.
Right. I get both sides. I can totally understand both sides.
Yeah.
It is definitely a two-headed coin for real. And I guess it comes down to if you do good with the money you make.
Yeah.
How can you not?
Right. I guess you're right. But it's the game. I guess it's the game. But we have to that was a super idea you had, Funk. You have to give the flowers.
Oh, most definitely.
Those deserves it, man. And
so now I think we're gonna have to tell each other who we picking.
Oh man, yeah.
We're gonna have to tell each other who we picking now.
That was something else, man.
Yeah.
Man,
because I cannot believe y'all had the same person.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
I was kind of waiting for Eve when she tipped me off about it on Instagram. We were messaging back and forth. I was kind of waiting to see if she was gonna tell me who she was gonna pick. I'm like this.
But
Oh,
but
she didn't
but
say nothing.
once
She's like, see you Sunday. I'm like, damn. I'm like, who?
yeah,
I
Like,
was,
I
who's
tell
he gonna be?
I was more afraid of funk, honestly, because I thought, oh, maybe Mikey's gonna pick a pop artist, somebody who would.
I almost did. I was watching a particular pop artist all week long, and I said, "Ooh, this girl, she don't get no love now. She was huge early in the '80s, but I said, "Ooh, maybe I'll do her." And then I just got something. I got on Mary Clayton all of a sudden. I was just like, "Okay, I'll put
that is
this other girl."
crazy.
Yeah,
That is crazy. But
and you know what? I just got this album yesterday.
did you really?
And I
just
saw it.
got.
Yes, it's super cheap on Amazon, by the way.
That's it. It has been
Now,
in my
I'll be honest.
list.
I don't have that. I don't have that one.
Go
Honey,
on Amazon. It's pretty cheap, very cheap on Amazon.
This was $6.
Exactly.
What?
Exactly.
This was $6 on
I
Amazon.
saw it. I was like, oh man, because I bought it before, and I was like, oh man, $6. I was like,
yeah.
Oh.
That had been on my wish list ever since the release date. And I still hadn't picked it up. I had heard some of the tracks. I said, okay, I'll get it. And then when I checked Amazon's deals, vinyl deals, and I saw how cheap it was, I said, bloop.
Oh yes.
I said, I gotta get it now. So I'm just really now getting, playing through it.
It's a superb. It's a beautiful album. Beautiful album. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes, that was right on time. And I've been thinking about her. I said, that's who I'm gonna do. I said, I said they better hurry up and deliver this sucker so I can talk about it.
Oh man.
Oh man.
You're taking funk.
I just ordered it.
Oh, you just
I just ordered it.
Great.
I said,
you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it.
Said, no,
see, I got quiet. You see, I got quiet.
You got quiet. I said, uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a very, very nice album. I mean, vocals and backing singers. It's oh man,
the Waters, and I was thinking about them too. I was just like, but man, I don't have none of their stuff on vinyl because they're
It should be at my house the 20th.
All right.
I don't know if I don't know if they released. Did they release a record? The Waters,
the Waters family. They did in the 70s. They had some. A funk, I think you have one in one of your pickup videos, the Waters family.
Oh yeah, the Blue Note.
Yeah, they had several back then, and of course I never come across them.
Yeah, me neither.
So it'd be something
I picked up one, and I haven't seen it since.
Mm-hmm.
None of these stuff, but I picked it up. They got the water drops in the background and stuff.
Yeah, that's one of them. I think they got about 2 or 3 albums from that time.
Okay.
But man, they've done so much work. And I said, I would love to do one on them. And I said, but I just don't really have anything other than the backing stuff they've done for other artists. Yeah. But like their albums, I need to get some of their stuff. Yeah. Yeah, because they're fantastic.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah. So all these people who were in 20 Feet from Stardom, because they were in that too,
Yes.
They're fabulous. Man.
Yeah, that's just like when you take like I said, Lisa Fisher. Just one solo album. Are you kidding me?
I know, right?
And
that's
she said she was working on a second album, but I guess they thought that she took too much time to do it, and it just.
I remember her saying that. Yep.
Fortunately, man. Wow.
It's amazing.
Who was producing it?
Good question.
What Luther was it?
I don't remember. I'm not sure. Yeah.
And speaking of Luther Vandross, when I was digging yesterday, do y'all remember the Aretha Franklin album, Get It Right?
Is that the one that came out?
Produced that out.
Is that the one that came out after? I'm trying to think of the cover. Yes, I've heard of it.
What year was
like
it?
a gold cover. She got her hair dyed gold.
Yes. Oh, yes. He did that one for her.
You know what? You got all these Aretha Franklin fans out there. That's an album that is slept on. It seems like everybody always want to go all the way back.
Yeah.
And get all her old stuff and say, oh, this, Young, Gifted, and Black and all that stuff, But I'm telling you, don't sleep on her 80s stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people sleep on her 80s stuff.
Yeah. But then a lot of people always want to jump on that when you come to the 80s, the Freeway of Love and all that.
Yeah.
Who's Zooming Who? That's the big one that,
Yeah.
But
that's like
Luther Vandross, Get It Right.
Ooh.
Every song on there's a hit. I'm telling you. I mean, that Luther Vandross, the music is like listening to Luther with Aretha Franklin's voice.
Wow.
You know how Luther used to love that bass thumping?
Yes.
Hey, Aretha singing to that same bass thumping stuff. And I mean,
because he did Jump to It for her, right? Didn't he produce that for?
No, that was Northern Michael Walden, wasn't it?
Narada Michael Walden did Jump to
Northern
It?
Michael Walden.
Okay,
He did that.
Okay, wow, because I thought Luther did more than one album for Aretha. Okay, I have to go back and check, but yeah.
I know he did that. Get It Right. He put his foot in.
Ooh, good.
It's not a bad song on that album. And you don't hear nobody talk about that album.
Yeah, that's one Aretha album I don't own, but I would love to have it because that cover is stunning. She's beautiful. Yeah. But
dang, I wish, man, it makes me so bad. I played it the other day. I'm looking. Hey, it's a mess down here. What you see behind me, that's all y'all gonna see.
That's all right. Hey, I know the
if I turn that camera right, y'all pass out.
Child, you won't even know the half of it.
That's what I'm like. I'm looking around. It's probably over there somewhere though. But you know what? Hold up. Let me see if I get it right quick.
Okay.
Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. Girl, my sister, we were right on it.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Man.
I love it.
Good. It's all good because, she definitely deserves her. Definitely.
Mary Clay, my gosh. Definitely. Wow. Now we were thinking one and the same. Oh, and it hadn't even occurred to me that we would pick the same person.
Me neither. I was, like I said, I was more scared that me and Funk would.
Yeah, because you guys are usually right there along the same all the time. And I'm like, what? Wow. This was fun. This was fun. My God. This is hilarious.
But I need to do a part 3 of it for sure.
I know, right? Sure. Yeah, because this could go on forever. I mean, and there's so many artists that still need of course, their flowers. Ooh, okay. I gotta think of somebody else now. Ooh. Yeah, but I almost picked someone else, and like towards the end of the week, I was like, I switched up. I said, I'm gonna do Mary Clay. Wow.
Got Funk's wall there.
Who's he got on the tribute wall today? I see Shaka.
Yeah, Shaka, Jody Watley.
Yeah, let's see who else he got there.
Amel Larieux. Yeah.
Let's see.
Funk.
I'm trying to see.
Girls, it's hopeless.
No,
what's wrong?
I might have put it back on the shelf. I thought I had it leaning up against something out there, but
okay,
it's hopeless.
No.
Oh well,
that's okay.
We were saying that we need to do a part 3 of it for sure because hey man.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, we're gonna keep this going.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it needs to be said, you know, because it's so many.
Yeah.
Like these two ladies here. These two ladies here, Cheryl Bryant, Weathers, here. These two ladies got something very much in common. And that was her right here, Barbara Weathers, and Sharon Bryant. You know what they got in common?
What?
They both were the lead ladies in the group Atlantic Star.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
She was first.
I thought they looked familiar. Yeah.
She was second.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I didn't know them by name. I definitely recognized their faces because I thought looking like, hey God, they look familiar. Okay.
Yeah. See,
Atlantic
I mean, and that's just stuff that, you know, that's out there. And both of them with Atlantic Star had big hits, you know. So, yeah, that's why I put them together, though, because I was like, set up that wall, I was like, oh, yeah, let me just put them together on the wall.
Yeah. We were looking at your tribute wall when you stepped away. We're checking it out.
Yeah.
Who's the one at your?
I just love female artists.
Who's the one at the top right there? The white jacket, the top at the top right.
Oh,
yes, this one.
Oh, Nicole Renee.
Okay, that's
that one.
Yeah.
This one?
Yes.
Nicole Renee. She had a hit called Strawberry.
Okay. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with her. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Yeah. She plays a little guitar.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
This came out in what year was this? 98.
Okay.
Isn't 98 get out?
Never heard.
Yeah. 98. See, this, you know, even when we was talking about 90s R&B and stuff like that, she's kind of got like a little rock edge to her.
Okay.
You know,
but
this was some of the stuff that was coming out in the 90s.
Okay.
Wow.
You know, she just put a little more rock to her stuff. So it's kind of like a R&B rock sound she got.
Very cool.
Very, very good.
All right.
You know,
very cool. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funk, I know you like, and Eve, you too. I know you like the female artists. I do too. I love. Are you familiar with the new sister? She just had her debut album released. I just saw her yesterday on CBS Saturday Morning. Danielle Ponder.
No.
That sounds familiar.
She's new. She's got a terrific backstory. I'm just now hearing about her too. She performed live yesterday. Okay. So she is in her early 40s, but spent most of her life, her career as a lawyer.
Oh, wow.
She studied law. She has been like a public defender. I think her brother was incarcerated. So, she, was a lawyer, and she was, a public defender, but she was also singing on the side, so came a time where she kind of had to choose between the two, being a lawyer or devoting her time to a career. So she eventually chose her career. She's a songwriter too. And so she just made her debut on CBS yesterday. She's fantastic. Her lyrics are like, she does the most wonderful, empowering lyrics. Fantastic, great stage presence. and she's beautiful. Danielle Ponder, check her out.
Danielle Ponder.
Danielle, very interesting story. But yeah,
for sure I will. Let me take notes.
Yeah. So, but I saw her yesterday.
What's her last name again?
Ponder, Ponder. And great backstory. But yeah, she's a lyricist and great singer. Almost like neo soul, R&B. Yeah, she's cool.
Okay.
Yeah. And she was like, man, she said, I'm over 40. She's like, there's no way this is gonna happen. But but she kept at it, and she's she just released her debut album, so she's getting a lot of momentum right now, getting a lot of promotion right now. So,
that's good. You know what that reminds me of? When you talk about a person getting a late start in a music career, it makes me think about Sharon Jones.
Oh yeah, and the Dap Kings, yes, absolutely. Which means it goes to show there's no time limit on talent or dedication or anything. Yeah,
but I have somebody that's willing to work with you, though.
Yeah, you gotta have the right people. You gotta have the right people. Yeah, because if you don't, especially with the female artists, if you don't have someone in your corner trying to help you make it happen, because there's a lot of adversity in that arena.
Because you look at Sharon Jones, I mean, what was she like, working in a prison? Yeah. And, now, I mean, anything she put out, I bought. I love my Sharon Jones collection.
Yes, she was awesome.
And and when she got diagnosed with cancer and she fought it and made that comeback, I was so happy. And then when it came back,
oh man, I was surprised. I was
passed away. Oh my God, I'm not ashamed to admit it. When I heard she passed away, I cried.
I know. I was really taken aback. I thought she was gonna overcome it again. That's one of my favorite episodes.
That she did.
When she did live from Daryl's house, did you see when she performed at Daryl Hall?
No.
I like that episode. That's one of my favorites. Yeah, she did.
That show does not come on no more, do it?
I don't know if he's doing any more episodes. It had been showing on Access TV for a long time.
Right.
But I don't know if they're still showing it. But they were the ones always showing the reruns of it. But it's still on YouTube though. You can still pull up the episodes on YouTube.
Yeah, he used to have some great acts on there. That's a show that it should have been in the forefront. I mean, did y'all see the one where he had the OJs on there?
Yes. Oh, that was a great show, man.
But I tell you another one that he did, he showed out too. CeeLo Green.
Oh yeah. CeeLo Green.
Yeah,
he does some fantastic. CeeLo Green, OJ's, Smokey Robinson.
Yeah.
What's another good one? I like the one he did with Joe Walsh. That was a good one. He's got so many great artists on there. It's fantastic.
And I just love that whole vibe too. That was a great idea.
Yeah.
And I what I love the most about that is when he eat. When he's sitting around the table, eat.
When they sit around and eat. Yeah, when they eat
is so cool.
Yeah. I think the funniest one I saw was when he was with Smokey and he was sitting down eating. And what was Smokey talking? They were talking about younger artists sampling their music. Right. And Smokey was like, it don't bother me. He's like, sample me, honey. He was like, sample me, baby. I don't care.
But he saw them paycheck.
He's getting his money. That's it.
They're getting their money. Yeah. He's like, they're both like,
because Rick James was the same way. He hated rappers. He hated rappers. And MC Hammer, he was so pissed at MC Hammer. And then Rick James tells the story that he said, I always said, if I saw that son of a bitch, it'd be hell to pay. He said, I thought that till I get that first check.
Then it was okay.
Yeah. You said, when I got that first check, I said, oh, he's cool with me. Rick James was a fool. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
Because hell, actually, Rick James was making more money than Hammer off that song.
Oh, of course.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Ooh,
it's
man.
crazy.
Anyways.
That goes to show you too, when you write a good quality song, music, lyrics, whatever, that can go through the decades, of time, and somebody new would hear it and want to use it and put in one of their songs, that it will still make you a pile of money. That's something these today's artists should be looking at, especially these rappers. Because when you think about it, who's going to sample your stuff?
Yeah.
If you're making garbage, ain't nobody going to sample garbage.
True.
That's just it.
That's true.
Marvin Gaye, James Brown, Rick James, Prince. They go on and on and on. They always going to be sampled.
Ooh, man.
Let's just be real.
Yep.
Who's going to sample a Megan Thee Stallion, or Carly B? Who's going to sample Tupac, Biggie? Who's going to sample these guys? Because they already don't sample people.
Yeah.
Right.
They sample the greats. But who's going to want to sample them? Because really, you think about it, to sample them, you're going to be sampling with these samples. So are you really sampling them? No. You're sampling who they sample from.
That's
right.
That's a hip hop culture. I mean, hip hop is based on sampling. So
sampling. Yep. Wow.
Anyway.
I just wonder, do artists today think about that? Do they actually think about how will my music live on?
How will it be used?
Yeah. How will my music live on? Will my music be played 10, 20, hell, 30 years later?
Yeah.
Will a kid be able to find my record in a band, take it home, and be able to play it in front of his mother? If I was an artist, that'd be stuff I had to think about.
Yeah.
But apparently they get blinded by the money, they don't think about it.
Yeah.
If this record, I don't care how vulgar, the dirty and nasty it really truly is. If I made $1 million, I made $1 million.
Right.
It's like hell with my legacy or the longevity of the song. It's taking care of me right now. So I think that's a mindset record companies help put in these young artists' heads. It's true. Like live for the moment, not for the future. Which is kind of shame.
Yeah,
there's a lot of talented artists out there, but they just living for the moment.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Very few of them have that longevity. So like you might hear from them for an album or two, and then they drop off the face of the earth. So, but yeah, they're not thinking about their careers long term. I want to create something that's timeless, or rap about universal themes, that they'll be talking about 10, 20 years from now. Yeah. So, but it is too bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like these two ladies I showed here that they came out with these solo projects. Although they're good, but the legacy is with the group.
Yeah.
So they still got a legacy.
Right.
When you hear, Silver Shadows, When Love Calls, all that stuff. I mean, I can go on and on with the hits they made with Atlantic Star, So you might look at them and say, well, I don't really know that. But you just say one thing, Atlantic Star.
Atlantic Star.
Go
Yeah.
check them out. Then you would know them. Then that'll make you want to get this.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. But because them albums are fantastic too. So if you see them, snatch them.
Man, I hope to.
Yeah.
I hope to, man.
You know, I think sometimes I'm just on a hunt for female artists. Like,
yes,
you know, I go out there like, where the girls at? You know.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I say about 80% of the music I buy, it's always female artists.
Yes, well. Yes, well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, and the fellas might get mad at me, but I don't care. But to me, it just seemed like women are more passionate with their music. It seemed like to me, they're making music to share with you and to connect with you. And men are making music to get the girls and make money. That's just how I look at it. I look when I hear these women, like when I hear the Phyllis Hymens and the Angela Bofields and the Anita Bakers and the Shardays and the Jill Scotts. It's like just singing and drawing you into that want to make love to you kind of thing. And then when you listen to, I mean, you know, even though I love me some Luther, I love me some Teddy, you know, but it just seemed like he was just coming at you like, I'm telling you how to just get this girl and take her to bed, you know. And then if you fall in love, so what? If you don't feel bad, get another one. You know, but it's still good music. But when you listen to it, you gotta admit, the men put you in a different headspace than the women.
Yeah,
the women put you in that headspace of wanting to be in love, wanting to fall and take care of a woman, and just and they put you in that space where they want to take care of you. We just want this relationship to work, you know. And man, like I said before, they just give you that other headspace.
Yeah.
Now, I would say it is a couple exceptions to some of these women, especially when I talk about my girl, and I'm gonna pull her up because I was just playing. You better watch out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Millie Jackson.
You know, Millie Jackson get your toe.
Yeah, that's my girl.
Yeah,
I love
she ain't
her.
gonna play with you.
She
ain't gonna play with you.
I mean, Millie, you like her or you don't. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I mean, I
love me some Millie Jackson.
I
love her too. I love her with her raunchy self. I think she's great.
She's fun.
I love me some Millie Jackson.
Great.
And I tell you what, and I would say this, I almost picked her.
I was gonna say she would have been a great candidate.
Yeah,
she still come up.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm telling you, because I have a lot of her. A lot.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I have about 4 or 5 of hers. I could use a lot more because I'm still browsing for more. But I was wondering, is she still performing? Because you don't hear too much.
She performed at a college like maybe 3 or 4 years ago down south. Now, last I heard, because I think she lives down in Texas somewhere. And I heard she has I don't know, is it a podcast or a radio show down there? Yeah. I heard that a few years back.
I would love to check that out. I have to do some deep diving and see where what she's up to. If she's on a podcast, I'd love to hear it.
Yeah,
like I know she got some stories to tell.
Oh yeah, oh man, I tell you, Millie Jackson is something special. You know,
she is.
I mean, you can put on any one of her albums, and she'll take you places. You know, she'll take you places. I mean, I tell you, it's a song she came out with where she's actually rapping in, called "I Just Had to Say It." Y'all ever heard "I Just Had to Say It"?
I've heard of it. I haven't heard it.
Oh my God. Ooh. She is rapping in this.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, and it's Millie Jackson, she's definitely, you know,
She's good. She's good.
Yeah, she definitely need her flowers.
She's special. I love her live albums too. Her live stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
My God.
Especially when she started talking that stuff.
Oh, I know. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, yeah. Millie Jackson. Yeah. She came up too, and when I was picking, but what made me go with Angela Bofield was because of the condition that she's in.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, I to the point where when I heard about the strokes and everything, and then she's confined to a wheelchair, it makes me think like I would not be shocked if I wake up one morning and hear that she had passed. Because you know what they say, once you have one stroke, you're prone to have more. And then she had back to back, 06, 07.
Oh man.
And I'm with another person too. Now I should be telling all this. You still recording, ain't you?
Let's keep it for other parts.
That's why I said I ain't gonna say that, you know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you say you might give it away.
Don't say anything.
Well, we'll know at least if somebody come out and do a Millie Jackson video, we gave that away.
Yeah. All right, guys. So I guess we're gonna probably wrap it up, and let's like I said, let's do a part 3 or part 4 of this series.
We'll do it.
I like
we'll
it.
definitely do it. You can stop recording. We ain't gotta go nowhere yet unless you got to go. You just start recording. We can chat a little bit.
Yeah, we can chat a little bit. I just long as you don't mind me. Long as you don't mind me eating something, I gotta eat.
No, go ahead and eat.
Okay.
You know, because that's another thing I look for to really not just doing the video, it's just seeing y'all and talking.
Oh yeah. The chat.
Yeah. I mean, that's a very important thing with me too as well.
Oh,
you know,
me
because
too.
y'all like my sisters. Y'all like family. You know.
All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. So we probably do an episode 7. It's gonna be episode 7, the next one. So probably we'll try to do it like as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Because we said that we wanted to do like 10 episodes before the end of this year. So we're getting.
Yeah, we did say that.
Yes, we did. I remember. So we're getting there. So,
well, yeah, we ready. What is this? You might say, what's this? Towards the end of September?
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess
we're gonna crank it up.
Yeah. We're gonna be able to do it. So all right, guys. It's been a pleasure as always. So let's see. Oh yeah, and pick. Please pick up Mary Clayton.
I should have ran and grabbed one of my.
Listen to some Mary Clayton, guys. She's wonderful. She's amazing. And this album right here, like Mikey said, it's a beautiful album.
They go mine.
Yes.
Hey, look at that. It's on the way.
Yeah, pick that up. Pick that up, guys. Beautiful scars. Beautiful album.
Yes.
All right, guys.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Yes.
See you next time.
Bye.
6 Let's Talk Records.
Yep.
And episode 2, Get Them the Flowers.
Yes, I'm gonna put Funk's video in the description for the part 1 of that series.
All right, we out.
Be good, guys.
All right.